Welcome to another podcast of Master Investor. Glad to be here again on another valuable talk on money, business, and investing. We're helping everyone understand how to build true wealth, how to control assets with good debt, and the new rules of money, but not limited to this amazing new rules and laws that we have available to create financial freedom and true wealth. Remember, there are two types of income that can come from investing: capital gains income and passive income. We must know exactly what are we getting before we invest anything on any asset. Okay, so when we're looking at a business or an asset, right, we want to make sure that we understand the entire operation, how much money it makes already. We want to measure a return on investment with passive income. In other words, with facts instead of opinions. Capital gains income are opinions. So when we're analyzing an investment, we have to ask ourselves, how much is it making already after all expenses are paid? Okay, if there are any outstanding loans, or if we are going to be using debt to acquire the asset, good debt, then we need to account for those mortgages or the mortgage that we're getting from that loan. We have to minus the amount to the existing positive cash flow, because that's going to be an additional expense that we're going to be acquired. And if that gives us a still positive cash flow after all expenses, including the loans that we're acquiring to invest in an asset, then it's a healthy asset, and the debt is good because it's making us wealthy as well, because every time we make a payment to the bank every month, we are also making a payment to ourselves by collecting the positive cash flow after all expenses are paid. So my name is Jose Guzman. I'm the founder of the company. We are more than an investment management company. Our mission is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education. Made simple, we look at opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. Subscribe to the channel here and follow us on all social media platforms. We have a YouTube channel as well. Go to the link in the description because it's going to take you to our website so that you can get in touch with us and begin to do business in regards to building your wealth. So download the ebooks that we have available in our store. We have two right now: the 10 new rules of money and how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on. If you like to read them on Kindle, we also have them available on Kindle store or Amazon. However, I suggest that everyone go to the website, our main website, because each ebook, each book, we have turned that into a digital course, and we are adding additional assets with that ebook. So the 10 new rules of money is a digital course on its own, and how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on, is also a digital course on its own. You'll get the ebook, plus you'll have additional assets that we have added into that digital course: videos, documents, and other assets that will help ultimately build our asset column. Okay, so you're going to have a financial statement that you can fill in on Excel, right? That's one of the assets. We have also access to a mutual agreement so that we can use when we're building a relationship with several parties and we're sending business to them, and therefore we need to collect our commission for every sale that we send to them. And as long as the party continues to buy from that network that we have, we will always collect a profit in the form of either one time or a continuous residual income, because it could be a subscription product that they're offering. And so remember, rule number one of our community here at Master Investors is that we focus to build passive income and make money work hard. Okay, because when we focus on passive income, then we can literally minimize taxes all the way to zero, because passive income is taxed at the lowest bracket compared to capital gains income. And not to say anything about ordinary income or earned income, because it comes from a job through a paycheck. That's the type of income that pays the highest in taxes. Employees, they do. Okay, So the laws are actually on the favor of the wealthy entrepreneur and a master investor, okay? And what I mean by that, a wealthy entrepreneur is someone that has the mindset and is acting on that knowledge and the mindset that we possess from the wealthy entrepreneur. So we are wealthy indeed because the knowledge that we have, and that knowledge is knowledge because we are putting it into practice in our daily lives. Otherwise, it's just information. So that's how we turn data into knowledge, is by applying it into our lives. So when we learn something new, we're going to apply. And we have to be consistent and have a plan every day for our time that we're going to spend on every single task. We need to be organized. We need to have a vision of what we want to accomplish at the end of the week. And also, we have to bulletproof our actions throughout the future. And how do we do that? We reverse engineer our ideal scene. So if the ideal scene is to have more abundance, more freedom, being able to travel without limitations, then how do we reverse engineer that ideal scene? Well, in order to do all of that, we have to have assets on our asset column that produce passive income and capital gains income in any type of economy. That's how we create more freedom in our lives, and we create total freedom because now our focus is not working per se at a job to pay the bills. We are actually living through our passions and purpose in life because we have mastered money. We have mastered how to acquire assets on our asset column that creates passive income and capital gains income even while we're sleeping, because a true asset makes money without us being present. That's a true asset. It's a system of systems that are doing the selling and telling for us and is making us money when we're not present. Okay? Otherwise, it's not a true asset. It will be a liability if it's just taking money. However, not all liabilities are bad. Liabilities could be experiences that we want to have that are expensive, or I don't want to say expensive because expensive, what is expensive? That's the limitation we put on our heads. So it is, an experience that will cost money every single month. That could be a liability, but it's something that maybe is good for us. And so we have to learn how to turn that into an asset if we can, create a business behind that, or if it's a drink or a protein or something that we like, or some kind of experience. It could be traveling at the best hotels around the world, first class, or whatever it is. We can turn all of that into an asset by conducting business throughout those experiences. And if not, then it is okay because we can just focus on building an asset that will pay for those experiences. And therefore, it doesn't matter how many liabilities we have, as long as we have an asset that will take care of the payments of that or those liabilities. Okay? So not all expenses are bad. We want to actually expand our expense column, and we want to also put financial education as priority on our expense column, so that once we have capital, we need to invest on our financial education so that we can turn that into knowledge by applying it into our lives. Financial education, the foundation of true wealth, and also the ability to read financial statements, which will come from financial education. Once we can analyze an investment, we can understand the expenses, the income of that investment, how it makes money, how the cash flow flows through the liability column and the asset column of that investment, because every person and every business has a financial statement. That's why in our book, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On, link in the description, go get it right now because it's a bargain. If you get it from our website, you're going to have a financial statement, a personal financial statement, because that's the first step to figure out where we are financially in regards to our wealth, and then how we can improve that financial statement. So we're going to see our lives on paper, our finances, okay? And we'll be able to tell how is our financial health. And then every business or investments that we will analyze in the future, we will ask for a financial statement for that business, because we need to read behind the brochure and the sales page. We need to know exactly how that business makes money, how much it makes, what are the expenses, what is the total income, what are the liabilities and the assets, and how the cash flow flows throughout that financial statements to determine whether it's going to be an asset to us or liability, right? So we're in the business of acquiring assets with debt, because debt is tax-free, because money is created with debt. We talk about it here on our other talks, right? We always say, hey, Understand that debt today is money. That's how we create money. That's how the government creates money. In fact, it continues to print more and more every single day. After 1971, August 15, where President Nixon separated the gold standard from the US dollar, from that point forward, money became debt, monopoly money, fiat money, and just an idea backed up by confidence. So we need to understand those changes in the law so that we can take advantage and operate like the government operates, because the government operates through debt, printing money. That's why we are over $33 trillion in debt today, nationwide, and it's not going to stop. And so we need to reverse what we have been taught as kids and equip ourselves with the new rules of money, invest in our financial education, and make sure that another expense that we put on our expense column is investing. We have to be actively investing. So if we have any capital, we need to put it to work and an investment, because that is rule number one of our community. Remember, rule number one is we work to build passive income and make money work hard through sound investing. It's the only way. Okay, so remember, keep our ethics in, because it's important in business. Our word matters. What we say, we must do, we must follow. We got to make sure that it's the truth. We always stand on facts, because everything else will change except the truth, the facts. Okay, so we want to keep our moves in line in regards to the laws and ethics rules and everything that we need in order to protect our assets and our wealth. We must do, because ultimately those assets and wealth gives us the reward that we all want, which is total freedom, the ability to be able to travel, spend whatever type of money and any experience without having to save for that through a job. Instead, we are constantly and actively investing to acquire assets that pays for all the experiences that we want to manifest in this lifetime. So my question is, what type of problems do we want to solve in the world, right? Figure out our asset column by downloading our ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. And let me know if you enjoyed this talk today on how to become a master investor and, of course, a wealthy entrepreneur, right? If someone is a wealthy entrepreneur, you have all, and that person has all the abilities of a master investor as well, because a wealthy entrepreneur is a master investor and vice versa. Why? Because we understand how to raise capital, because the duty number one of an entrepreneur is to raise capital, right? Through sales and also through private investors and lenders like banks. And the number one skill is to sell without selling, using marketing and systems. Okay, smart marketing. And then the job number one of a master investor is to make money work hard. So a wealthy entrepreneur knows how to raise capital, therefore he knows how to make money work hard, because the bank is giving them, or the investor is providing that money, right, through a loan, because the lenders understand that the wealthy entrepreneur knows how to make money work hard through a business operation X, Y, and Z. Okay, so when we learn how to put the deal together, we can raise the capital, because money is always looking for a place to multiply successfully and legally. Okay, so there are a lot of investments out there that we can analyze today. Go to the link in the description and begin to invest in financial education, because that's the first step to a strong and solid foundation regarding true wealth. All right, and also go to loopnet.com if you like to take a look at different investments that are available. Some of them are off the market, and it's always good to build networks with these brokers and the sellers that you find on LoopNet, because when they get a new deal, if we have engaged and build rapport with them, they will be giving us deals that are not even on the market or LoopNet, because we have a relationship with them. And I'm going to show you exactly how we do it here at Master Investor, because like I said, we are an investment management company. We are more than investment management company, because we also provide financial education like we're doing right now. We like to practice what we tell and explain through our products and videos and content and digital courses that we have available today. We like to empower our partners and give them the tools that we all need in order to build true wealth and be a wealthy entrepreneur. Thank you for your time today. Let us know if you have any questions below, and I'm going to talk to you tomorrow later on. Remember, today money is created with debt. Debt is tax free legally. So when we invest with debt into passive income assets, right? Assets that create passive income, then we minimize taxes all the way to zero legally. We must have a tax strategy worked out with a CPA that knows about tax code and a business attorney, okay? But we can start building a passive income right now. Go to the link in the description. Join our inner circle, how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on, and also get the 10 new rules of money. We're coming out with our third book. It's called How to Build Wealth with Crypto. Today, crypto is the new money because everything is going digital, okay? We're going to see less paper money being printed. Everything's going to be digital. So crypto is one of the asset classes that exist. There are 5 different asset classes we talk about. Real estate is one of them. Business is another one. Number 3 is crypto. Number 4, paper assets. And number 5, commodities. All right. Stay great and wealthy, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Bye for now.